Hi Megan! Guess what? Today I quit my job at Bruegger's. Yay! It was my last day. It was really weird, kind of nostalgic, but like future nostalgic, I guess. Like I kept thinking of my first day. The thing is, I'm gonna miss it in a weird, like, first jobby way, but I'm also really glad I'm leaving. You know what else I did today? I bought this monstrosity. Can you see? It's a record player. What you saw was the little picture, but the entire box is huge. See it? See the whole box? I carried that thing for 6 blocks, and it's heavy, and it cost $172, and I did it all for my boyfriend, whom I love very much, and I hope he likes it. God. Anyway, you asked me how I cope with stressful situations. Well, like you, I have people I talk to, like Nick, and my friend Katie, and there's gotta be more people than that. There are a lot of people I talk to when I'm feeling stressed. And I have a tendency to crawl under my blankets and listen to music for hours on end. And, that is, not helpful at all for the problem. And I always feel really bad. But, I don't know. It just helps. And, another thing I do, if the stressful situation is something I can't do anything about, like there's nothing I can do to change it, I'll tackle something I can do something about. Like, I'll go do the dishes if my cat dies or something. That's a really bad example, but you know what I mean. If there's something I can't control, I'll take care of something I can control. What else? I don't know. That's kind of it. I do tend to have freakouts. Like you said, you cried a lot. I will have total meltdowns, which is embarrassing often. But, I don't know, man. It happens. Okay. So, my question for you is, I want it to be something related to my last day at Bruegger's. My last day felt a lot like the last day of 8th grade. So, like, I mean, I was really, just like Bruegger's with middle school, I was really happy to leave. You know, I did not like middle school. That was not a good time for me at all. But, at the same time, I was like, I don't know, I've just spent so much time here. It's gonna be weird leaving. And there are a few good things about it. A very few good things that I will miss. Except more so with Bruegger's than middle school. I still, honestly, if you offered me $5 million to relive middle school, I would not do it. I hated that so much. But there were a couple good things. So, I'm gonna ask you, Megan, my darling, what do you miss about elementary and middle school? That is a long leap I made from last day at work to elementary and middle school. But anyway, like, a few things I miss. Well, obviously elementary school was like nap time and playtime, and science was look at your caterpillar and write down what it does, because we raised caterpillars and stuff. That was a nice couple of years. All the work was easy. My elementary school's gifted program was awesome. We did things like make our own super glue and like see how many things we could do with Oreos, and it was fun. And then from middle school, so many things I didn't miss. The lunch lady one time tried to tell me something was vegetarian, and it wasn't, and I got really sick, and I confronted her. I'm like, this isn't vegetarian, and I cut it open, and I'm like, that's not cheese, and she's like, it's totally cheese. It wasn't. Don't miss that. But there were a couple of nice teachers. Miss Fowler, Miss Ackroth. And I don't know, Megan. It was a really weird time. Most of my friends from middle school, you accepted, I don't talk to anymore for various reasons. In fact, you're the only one I still talk to. But on the last day, I was just walking through the halls and being like, oh, it's the last time I'll walk through these halls. How strange. What a weird experience. So I guess not necessarily what you currently miss from middle school, but what you thought you would miss from middle school. I really thought I'd miss a couple of people who it turns out I've totally outgrown. I hung out with one of my old middle school friends somewhat recently, and they've just turned into not the type of person I want to spend my time with. And I see some of their Facebook posts, and I'm just like, ugh, I feel sorry for you. But I don't know, what did you think you were going to miss, and whether you still miss it or not? Did this make sense? I'm sorry, I just walked 6 blocks carrying a heavy record player, and I'm tired, and I have dishes to do, and I took some NyQuil, so anyway, bye! By the way, I'm filming this on my iPod, so that's why it looks so janky and shaky and stuff.